All right, welcome everybody. My name is Ebang, and today we're gonna go ahead and start another playthrough on the game called Sumerians, and which is a city building game set in ancient Mesopotamia. We will have to attract new citizens and grow by expanding our irrigation systems, building walls, temples, and ziggurats. We'll manage our production, hire workers, and trade. So it's kind of, an ancient like city builder type game here. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. Now this is definitely an early access game. It recently just came, we're just launched into early access, like a week ago or so. So it's fairly new, and we'll go ahead and jump in, see how it is. I'm gonna start with the tutorial first. So this is gonna be kind of like a playthrough, just kind of demonstrating the tutorial and everything, and depending on how everything goes, and how the video does, I'll probably jump in and do a traditional playthrough, let's play style, and keep going. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in here and see what this game has to offer. Now, unfortunately, I don't hear any music here, so I don't know. Everything's turned up. I do hear sound effects, but there's just no music. But maybe there'll be some in the game. So let's go ahead and do the tutorial. Let this load out here real quick. Ah, there we go. Music kicked in. Let's see, did it kick in? Yes. Yes, there we go. It did kick in. Okay, perfectly. I just wanted to check and make sure it was coming through the video as well. So, all right, the music is going. All right, so basic movements. Move the camera. Oops. All right, move the camera. We got the arrow keys, the WSAD keys, yes, and then we got the rotates. Aha, yes, yes. Up, down. Oh, we can go up. We can go down. We can go directly above. Oh, wow. Interesting. And then we got the mouse wheel, which I tend to use mainly. Place the initial building. So we gotta place this building here. Kinda wherever we want, I guess. Let's see. I'm thinking somewhere by the water, of course. I'm thinking like right here. I like this spot. All these trees here. We got a river. Is there like any resources or stuff that we need to pay attention about or worry about? Doesn't look like it. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and pop that right there. Zoning. Place some zoning for the houses of your citizens. The farming zoning need an irrigated area. Dark green along the river. Some of them will stay empty at the beginning, but you will need them to be able to grow. Okay, housing zoning, and farming zoning. Okay, so I see now. So see how it's dark right here, and it starts to fade out and gets really deserty. So that's like a good spot for farm. So this would be a good spot for farming. So I'm assuming the best. Let's see, it's clicked there. We'll want to do farm. Or is this what's the farm? Housing, farming. So I'm gonna put. Do we just put this wherever, huh? Too steep. So I'm gonna put it like right here. And then we're gonna run it down the river. How far can we go? There. Then the housing, I'm gonna put that right here. Oh, that's interesting. Can I cancel that? I want to go like right here and do it that way. Bam. All right, to collect taxes from the citizens, buildings need to increase the authority of the state. This first step is to be able to maintain your own workers. So you need your own grain production to pay the salaries. Let's place a field, to cultivate barley with the field selected over an irrigated area, click and move the mouse to increase the number of plots. You can use the rotate before placing it with the Z and X keys. Remember that the state fields are only for your workers. Other citizens that don't work for you still need to be able to place their own fields in the farming zone. Okay, so farming. No builders needed, so click that. So what do I do here? What am I doing here again? How far can I go? That's a pretty big spot. Here, I'm just gonna do something like that. Let's see what that does. Place a farmer's building near the field and a builder's one. Neither of them needs construction material, so you just have to wait for them to finish. You can change the game speed with the buttons at the lower right corner. Okay, so this is a farmer's building. Okay, so we need to, so that's the whole area. So we can rotate this, yeah. So I'm assuming that's going to be the whole area that we can put fields in and they'll cover. So yeah, I guess this would have been better to kind of put like right there. Would have been a best for that. So we just got to wait for that then, huh? So increase the game speed, zoom it up. So we got houses coming in there. Nice, that's good to see. Okay, so they're gonna come in here and start building that. Looks like it. Let's see how close can we get in here. Let's see what they look like. This is as close as we can get. That's nice little cool little graphics here. I like it. The houses just kind of, you just zone them out and they just build the houses. I wonder if they upgrade. Mud wall needs to upgrade. I need a mud wall. Okay, so they can upgrade. Cool. Land value very low. Interesting. So they're building their own little paths. That's cool. So it's kind of like in Foundation, where the villagers will form their own paths. That's pretty neat. Okay, like it. I like it. So what's this? Population is 62. We're getting a plus 11. Okay. We just need to place and finish construction. So we're just waiting for this to kind of fill out. Oh, we got a farm here. Check that out. Field. We got a field. Okay. What does the field give us? 20 workers. It's in construction. 0%. Why? Why is that taking forever to build? Oh, so they're probably doing all this. Look at them all. There they go. Oh, nice. They just got some resources? I mean, what do we got here? What is what over here? What's this little thing here? Oh, here we go. Inventory and workers. 840 wheat, that looks like, I believe. Looks like wheat. All right, okay. Hurry up and build this thing. Oh, we got barley, so we can pick what we want here. We got barley and flax. Okay. Right now they're doing barley. And that's the work there. Huh. I'm sure it's taking them a while to build this. I'm stuck. Stuck in the door. Okay, we have. What's this? Oh, we don't have no builders. Oh, wait. Place farm building near the field and a builder's one. Oh, man. Huh. I'm over here waiting and I'm supposed to build that. Put the builder's hut right there. Alright, so that's just gonna build. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. Okay, now we have all these builders. Nice, 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 nice. What is that? 5? 5? That's what it costs? Grain? 5 grain? We got 5 people, right? Okay, so we can do up, down. So we can do, oh, okay. We're doing priorities here. Nice. So what did I just do on that? Modify workers. Let's reduce the number of workers so you don't run out of grain. Select the builder's building and change the number of workers to 2. You can close the building information panel with the close button. Okay, so what we want? Oh, here's 10 is max. We got 5 out of 5. So you want 2? So what are these? Let's see. Transport. Farming is number 1. Trade, production, temple, security, water, canal, beautification, okay, and walls. Huh. Oh, close the panel. Alright, I'll close the panel. Continue zoning. Let's keep adding zoning for citizens. The private workshop and the market stalls are 2 other economic activities necessary for the development of the city, and they will provide jobs. There's an A there. Whoop 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 whoop. Since you are in control of the state and these are private businesses, you will not have any control over these workers or their production. As you increase authority, they will provide you with higher taxes. So what is it? Okay, so you have spent too much and you can't afford to pay more salaries to your workers. Oh, wow, I'm out. If you weren't doing the tutorial, you would have lost some population. Okay. Remember to be careful with your grain reserves. 255 grain has been raised to restore the state. Ah, okay, so we did not pay anybody. Private workshop zoning. So private workshop zonings and the market stalls are 2 other economic activities necessary for development, and they will provide jobs. Since you are in control of the state, these are private businesses and you will not have control. So they just pay me. Taxes. All right, so we want citizens workshop and market stalls. So I'm thinking we put some markets here, and then let's put citizens workshop. We'll put those right there. Cool. When barley arrives to the farmer's building, it will be available to spend in storage as grain. To spend and storage as grain. So store as grain. Okay. Transporters will help to collect the harvest, and they will move the grain to a better storage. With the use of donkeys, they'll be able to carry more goods on each trip. Get some grain in the next harvest. Transporters buy 1 donkey. Okay. So this is transporters. Where does this go? So collect, harvest, and they will move the grain to a better storage. So what's the storage? So I mean, I guess we want it here, I guess would be a good spot. Because they're gonna have to come out here. And then gather all that, I'm assuming, and they'll have to take it somewhere. So yeah. I thought I built some here. What's going on here? Some farms zoning here. We got 97 people. Okay. So we get a lot of people real quick. So we got a market. So they'll only zone it based on what is needed. So they built one market and one little thing here. Okay. Yeah, so we got some places for houses too here. Yeah, see, okay, so we had this zoned out, that's all zoned out, so they'll just build as they go. Cool. I like that. This sounds pretty cool. So now we're just waiting for this. That's pretty neat. The building, construction of buildings don't seem to, take too long. They get up pretty quick. So I need to buy a donkey. There we go. Cool. I'm not sure where they'll put this though. This is where it's gonna go. So collect crops, move. Okay, so they're gonna collect crops and construction materials. So they'll kind of just do. Oh, they're just gonna transport it to where it needs. Ah, okay, okay, I see. So we got 10 workers out of 20, so they're gonna collect everything and move it to the locations that needs these particular materials. So okay, so they're gonna gather this, put it in, blah blah blah. Makes sense. Got it. All right, so we need to build a mud temple. First temple. The best way to get reputation and attract immigrants is to build temples. Temples may require extra conditions depending on their level, like having better salaries and being inside walls. They are also unique buildings, so you can only have one of each class. Place a mud temple and a mud pit in an irrigated area. The transporters will take the materials to the construction. Yeah. There are two types of building materials, mud and bricks made from mud. Before placing a building, you can see what materials it needs. You can also storage them in the builder's building for later use or to be transported to further areas. Got it. Makes sense. Okay, so we need to build a mud temple. Let's close that out. What's this? Mud pit. Okay, so we need to build a mud pit. So where is no builders needed? What's the best place for a mud pit? What's that? Let's see. Really no descriptions, huh? Other than that. Produces mud. So I'm assuming we can just put this wherever we want. I guess we'll put a giant mud pit right here. Oh, wow. Okay, and what is this? Brickyard produces bricks, needs mud. Ah. I guess we'll just put that right next to the mud pit, right? Makes the most sense. We got 2 workers. Level damage spoiled. Huh. Just kind of like... Oh, so there's the damage, so it's kind of mid-range? How do you increase that? So they're going to turn mud into bricks. So basically the transporters will come and get the mud, and then they'll take it over to there. And we'll make some bricks. And then now, this is the mud temple. Max workers is 8, increases. We just need, so I didn't really need to build that brick thing. So where do we want to put a temple? Let's put it over here. Bam. So we need 8 things of mud. We're running out of wheat. I guess that's what that is. Wheat. We're running out of wheat. I'm pretty sure there's probably some economic window here that kind of shows you. Wait, what's this? Walls and salaries needed. Oh. So the things you need to in order to get that. Okay. Like some type of window is showing how much money I'm making. Oh, here's my resources. Okay. Oh wow, we're getting a lot of mud pretty quick. We got 99 of that. So farming, state workers, we got 36. Okay. Got 15 farming. Security, trade, storage, transport, production, and builders. Is there a way to know taxes? Previous year 255. Value in grain. So is there a way to see how many workers are available to me? What's this? Aha, here we go. Active buildings 6, workers 36, 36 grain. Yeah, but oh, here we go. Yeah, there's a lot of grids. Okay. But I'm wondering if there's any way of knowing, like, I got 130 people and only 36 workers. So does that mean I guess you just do the math like that? So I got plenty of people to spare, I guess. In theory, I have like almost 100 people just kind of doing nothing. But that's 18 out of 20 workers. 20 out of 20, so they just kind of come and go. I can't really do much about that. It just increases the transporters and stuff. So I need to figure out what would be the better route to get more grain. Because even though I have the spot for it, they're not building it. So what determines them to build it? Questions. You spend too much and can't afford to pay more salaries to your workers. You weren't doing the tutorial. You would have lost some population, and oh man, yeah. So I'm not even doing good in the tutorial. I'm losing. So once we get in the real game, uh-oh. But I guess probably just build a little at a time, I'm thinking. You know, the typical routine, a little bit at a time. Alright, let's just go ahead and speed this up. I believe I have, like, you know, too much farms and stuff. And I'm paying way too many people. So, in theory, you know, start with probably 1, 2, maybe, probably just 1. There could be 20 people on one. So, and then have it build up over time. Because right now, I don't know how much this brings in. I wonder, no, it doesn't tell me the yield. But if you think about it, that's 20 workers there. That's 20 there. That's 60 workers. So that's like initially, I'm paying them so much money. Right? So if we got farming, we got 15 workers in farming. Or do those not count? I'm only paying 1 grain per worker, so 10 there. Ah, so 15. So these farmers count. So what's going on here? So these are just free. You don't have to pay them for that. So when you pay them for here, but they get the grain. Huh. 1 per grain. Interesting. That was onto something. Paths will appear automatically through the walked areas. Citizens prefer to walk along the paths already created, even if they sometimes have to make a detour. You can add and remove paths to make their routes more efficient or to connect remote. Okay. So let's see. The products of your inventory and the quantities of hired workers. Here are some. Here you can also change the taxes. You will get grain and other products from buildings inside your area of authority, but raising and lowering taxes will also have an influence in the quality of life of your citizens. Here you can see the most recent population growth, its composition, and immigration. Children, 69 children. Private workers, 97. State workers. So the state workers is what I pay, and the private workers is what's working here. I see. Okay, so the private workers probably work in the farms. They bring their, the money, the grains they're working. They come in here and spend it at the market, which then I believe gets me the grain in money, and then I use that money to get workers. Aha. I see. Jobless is 0. So that's how you can see 0 people that have no jobs. Okay, cool. That's where it's at. Perfect. Okay, we got that figured out. What's this thing? Left panel. The reputation of the city affects the number of immigrants you can get. Quality of life, temples, and trade will increase your reputation. Central panel with the quality. Oh, so the left panel. So the left, the green, is the affects the number of immigrants you can get. It's the quality of life. Okay. The central one, the one in the center with the quality of life, you can see the citizens are satisfied, and if you are attracting new immigrants to the city. So this one here is the reputation of the city. This one here is the quality of life within the city. How my citizens are satisfied with the city. In other words, the quality of life tells you whether you will receive immigrants or not. Once an immigration is positive, the reputation determines if the immigration will come in small, large numbers. So this one seems... This is the number of immigrants we can get. Yeah. And the middle one determines how many how many's gonna come. And then the right one, the demand for houses and private businesses. A high demand may mean that there is a lack of zoning, or that you need to increase the population to have more private workers. So we got a solid green. So, okay, so reputation, quality of life, and demand. So this is how people are liking our city. And this is how our city's doing. Okay. And this is the demand. So once that's low, okay, got it. I think I figured that out. Cool. And this is, let's see. Here you can see the passing of the year and farming stages. As you can see, the harvest always coincides with the first month of the year. Oh, so this is where we're going. So they harvest, plant, plant and harvest. No harvesting, just planting. Can we change that? And then now it's growing. Okay. End of tutorial. You have already learned the basics to start your own city. Now you can explore the rest of the elements of the game as your city grows. Building walls, you may get better houses, but take in consideration that walls have to be closed and that the river doesn't count as protection. Oh, okay. You can also expand in the irrigated areas with canals. Build your own workshops, improve salaries, and start trading. Before starting your next game, check the region difficulty. Higher fertility means bigger yield crops, and that will make a region easier to play. Okay, yeah, so obviously more water, the easier, because, water means growth. And if you're playing on a desert map, yeah, good luck. Cool. All right, that's awesome. All right, so that's the end of that tutorial. So the mechanics seem pretty simple, but yet complex, as well. So it's like it seems pretty simple to get and understand and go, but kind of a little bit complex on how to balance everything, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna see. But yeah, this game seems pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in and probably do another video on it. But I'm gonna call it here on this video. This is kind of just a tutorial video, first impression video. I'll do another, full-on playthrough of a new city starting up. I'll go ahead and close this one out, start a brand new city, start elsewhere, and kind of have a better understanding how it works now. And yeah, and together we'll go through it. So, if you want to see, further episodes on this series of me playing this game, please let me know, and then like the videos. That definitely is one way of letting me know that these are actually something you guys want to watch and bring in some more content. And so I'll go ahead and continue doing at least the first episode, and play that through and see how it goes. And from that point, yeah, we'll see what works out. But anyways, that is that. And for now, I'll talk to you all later next time.